Hello BTS lovers! The issue of mandatory military service for South Korean celebrities has long been a source of tension, but the case of BTS member Kim Taehyung, known as V, has taken the debate to new heights. Amid concerns about his health and reports that he has not yet fully recovered, Taehyung's recent return to his military base has raised alarming questions. Was the popular singer coerced into resuming service too soon? Why is his agency, Bighit Music, remaining silent despite growing concerns? And most importantly, what does this say about the treatment of public figures in South Korea's conscription system? For months, fans and media outlets have been closely monitoring Kim Taehyung's health after he experienced undisclosed medical issues that required hospitalization. The specifics of his condition remain under wraps, but sources within the medical community have made it clear that Taehyung's recovery is far from complete. Medical professionals have indicated that while the BTS member has made some progress, his physical condition still requires continuous monitoring, casting doubt on whether he is truly fit to fulfill his military duties. Despite these warnings, Taehyung was seen returning to his military base, walking alongside his mother. His visible weakness only intensified concerns about his well-being. Fans across the globe have been left wondering why the South Korean military authorities and Bighit Music have not issued any official statements clarifying his health status. The lack of transparency has only added to the suspicion that his early return to active service might not have been voluntary. Reports from hospital staff who treated Taehyung during his recent stay suggest that he has not fully recovered from the health issues that initially led to his hospitalization. A medical professional, speaking under the condition of anonymity, emphasized that while Taehyung's condition has shown signs of improvement, he still does not meet the necessary criteria to be considered fully fit for active military service. According to this insider, his health still requires continuous treatment and monitoring. His physical state has not yet reached the level required for full military duties. While exact details about his diagnosis have not been publicly disclosed, sources have made it clear that Taehyung's case is serious enough to warrant careful consideration before his return to service. Yet, the fact that he was sent back to his military unit under these circumstances raises troubling questions about whether proper medical protocols were followed. Did the South Korean military make an exception for Taehyung because of his celebrity status? Or was he forced to return to duty despite not being fully prepared? The silence from Bighit Music, Taehyung's agency, has only fueled suspicions. In an era of social media, where transparency and communication are more vital than ever, the lack of an official statement from the agency has left fans and the general public in the dark about the true state of Taehyung's health. This silence has given rise to numerous theories about the motivations behind his sudden return to his military base. Entertainment industry analysts have expressed their concerns about the potential ramifications of this lack of communication. The absence of any clear statements creates room for misinformation to spread, said Kang Ji-hoon, an expert in the South Korean entertainment industry. While respecting the privacy of an individual is important, there is a fine line between maintaining privacy and failing to provide the public with sufficient information, especially when the individual is a global superstar. In Taehyung's case, it has become clear that fans deserve to know what is happening with his health. As more details have emerged, speculation regarding the pressures faced by Taehyung has only intensified. Many fans believe that the idol may have been coerced into returning to his military duties prematurely. Under South Korean law, enlisted personnel are generally allowed extended leave or reassignment to less strenuous duties if they are deemed medically unfit for full service. This raises the question: why was Taehyung not granted additional leave or reassigned to less physically demanding duties if medical professionals have indicated that his health is still fragile? Psychologists and mental health experts have weighed in, suggesting that the pressures on celebrities within the military service system are often overlooked. Celebrities face unique stresses that regular soldiers do not. Their every move is scrutinized by millions, and there's often an underlying pressure to fulfill their public duties despite personal health concerns, said Dr. Han Soo-min, a psychologist specializing in stress management for high-profile individuals. In some cases, these pressures may lead them to resume duties before they are physically or mentally prepared. This public pressure, compounded by the lack of information from Bighit Music and the military, has sparked widespread outrage among fans. As fans demand that both the military and his agency put his well-being above all else, Thousands have signed petitions calling for a full investigation into the circumstances surrounding his return to military service. The situation surrounding Taehyung's premature return to military service has brought South Korea's military conscription laws under scrutiny. Under these laws, soldiers who are deemed unfit for service due to medical conditions are typically granted additional leave or reassigned to non-combat roles. If Taehyung was indeed forced to return to active duty despite his ongoing health issues, it raises serious questions about the application of these laws to public figures. Furthermore, the case underscores the broader issue of the treatment of celebrities during their mandatory military service. While South Korea's conscription system is designed to be fair and impartial, there have been concerns about whether public figures receive different treatment, either in the form of leniency or undue pressure. Given Taehyung's global fame and the potential implications of his health on BTS's ongoing projects, one must wonder whether the military authorities acted in the best interest of his health or in response to external pressures. Experts argue that this situation could serve as a catalyst for much-needed reform. This case shines a spotlight on the vulnerabilities that celebrities face within the conscription system. There needs to be greater attention to their physical and mental well-being, especially when health concerns are raised, said Professor Park Hae-jin, a leading expert in South Korean military law. If Taehyung's case continues to gain attention, it may prompt a review of the current system to ensure that no soldier, celebrity or not, is forced to compromise their health for the sake of fulfilling their duties. As the controversy surrounding Taehyung's return unfolds, it has sparked a broader conversation about the treatment of celebrities in South Korea. BTS, as one of the world's most successful music acts, has a massive global fan base, and any issue involving the group, particularly a member's health, resonates with millions of fans around the world. The situation has prompted fans to rally around Taehyung, pushing for transparency and a clearer understanding of the decisions that have been made about his military service. The global nature of BTS's fandom has added an international dimension to the debate. Fans from across the world have expressed their support for Taehyung, calling for better protections for idols undergoing mandatory service. As international attention continues to grow, it may put additional pressure on big hit music and South Korean authorities to address the concerns that have been raised. As of now, Taehyung's future in the military remains uncertain. Will the authorities reconsider their decision and grant him the time he needs to recover fully? Will big hit music finally issue a statement to clear the air and address the concerns of millions of fans? These questions remain unanswered, and the public is left waiting for the next move. The case has sparked a wider conversation about the treatment of public figures in South Korea's conscription system and whether it is time for reforms that prioritize health and well-being over duty. As discussions continue, one thing is clear: Taehyung's case will likely set an important precedent for how future cases involving public figures are handled. As the controversy surrounding Taehyung's military service continues to unfold, the need for transparency and reform has never been clearer. Fans, medical professionals, and industry experts alike are calling for a more ethical and transparent approach to managing the health of public figures in the military. The lack of official statements from both big hit music and the South Korean military only heightens concerns and makes it all the more urgent for authorities to act swiftly and decisively in the coming weeks. All eyes will be on Taehyung, his agency, and the South Korean military to see how this situation is resolved. The treatment of celebrities during their mandatory service could be on the cusp of significant change, and it is up to those in power to ensure that health, not fame or public pressure, remains the top priority. For now, fans worldwide continue to await a clear and transparent update on Taehyung's health, hoping that his well-being is given the utmost attention. Until then, the debate surrounding his premature return to military service is sure to remain a hot topic, sparking conversations about the rights of public figures and the responsibilities of those who manage them.